Hey y'all, it's your girl Lunar back again with another video for y'all. And today we are working on the monthly zodiacs for the month of June. And the zodiac sign that we are working on today is Sagittarius. So, the cards, before I get started with that, down in the description below you will see the Instagram link. Head on right over there. Or you can just head on over to the Facebook or Instagram page at Phaseoflunar and check out the videos there. You can like it, comment, and share it, so make sure you do. Alright? Now, let's get started with the cards. So, we have Psyche for Sacred Union, Achilles for Glory, Eos for New Beginnings, for Crossroads, Dionysus for Freedom, and Hermes for Messages. Now, I like this wonderful combination because let me tell you why. So, over in the video, I started talking about Psyche, and I will here in just a minute. But y'all remember how I said in the May video that y'all need to be the spouse because the eclipse is working for the mutable signs? Well, obviously it's still coming through for June because you gotta literally put in the work right now. So like I told them over there, y'all at a crossroads, okay? You got the one path that can lead you back to your old life of messing around with any and everybody that you want to, or you can fight for what you truly want, which is that one person that you truly want to be, but you know you gotta get back in their good favors. And I say that because Dionysus here, he's the god of wine, parties, and all that good stuff, and Sagittarius, this reminds me of y'all. The party animals, the live for the moment life. Everything is fun, you know. And it's good to have that energy. I love it. That's my type of. I was like, that's good. That's good to have. But sometimes when it comes to relationships, there are serious moments, and then there's the non-serious. And it's a matter of finding that balance. But when you know you fucked up, you know you fucked up. And why I say that? Because Psyche here, she's the wife of Eros, who is the son to Aphrodite and Ares. But in Roman mythology, he is known as Cupid, and everybody know him as Cupid instead of his Greek name, Eros. Now, Eros, aka Cupid, in here he is represented as desire because he's very desirable and everybody loves him. So Psyche is the most beautiful human out there, and her parents got her a reading, and pretty much the psychic told them that she's not meant to be immortal, and well, the person that she's supposed to be with is not a mortal, it's somebody else. So they need to put her on top of a mountain so she can be snatched up by whoever she's meant to snatch up. Let me pause there. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, saw how beautiful what's her name is, but the whole time, instead of her being jealous, she probably was like, she already knew that her son was supposed to be meant for her, and she thought it was gonna be easy. But the whole time she put some twisters on that because you see the goddess of love and beauty. Come on. But anyway, we're gonna put a pin in that for another time. So she told her son, you know, go down there and make her fall in love with ugly human. The ugliest man out there, right? Well, the parents was like, listen, our daughter is going to be immortal forever, so yeah, we're not doing what you said. Well, the card said differently, and the wind came out of nowhere, mysterious wind, blew over on top of the mountain. Eros coming down, got his bow and they were wedding. But yeah, he's like, I'm about to poof, she gonna fall in love with anybody. But he fell in love with her instead. And he whisked her away to his beautiful palace. She fell madly in love with him. They got married. But somehow they had problems in their relationships. And Eros got his heart broken. And he went away because he had to deal with that heartbreak. Even Psyche was heartbroken. And after a while, even Psyche was like, I want to be with him. He's my one and only. But Aphrodite was like, you just broke my son's heart. The whole time she was testing her. She was like, if you really want to be with my son, you're going to have to prove it. So Psyche was like, sure, I prove that I'm meant to be with your son no matter what. But of course, Destiny said that she was supposed to be meant to be with him. Destiny played their hand as well. So they helped her along in her task that impossible for a mortal to complete. But she had divine protection. They made sure she got done with no problem. You know, did a little interference every now and then. A little something. Alright, cool. They did that. And she proved herself, so everybody was like, alright, you want my son's love back. But I believe Eros was watching the whole time, and I know he probably was like, she really put in the work to be with me. Probably helped her out too. But Zeus made her immortal so they can be together forever. But the overall message that Psyche had was true love is always a work in progress. You got to constantly work at it. Whenever there's something that pops up, instead of you walking away, try to work on yourself and address the problems that's in your relationship instead of pushing it to the back burner every chance you get. You need to face it right then and there so everything can be ironed out instead of it blowing up into a big problem. So that's why Eos also came up in this reading for new beginnings. She's the personification of dawn, beginning of a new day. And Hermes came in here because Hermes, he's the god of messages. He's the god of travel, of short distance, all that good stuff. And besides, he's the only other god besides Persephone and Hades to go into the underworld with no problem. So he's literally that gate between the subconscious and the conscious mind. So he will toss up hectic things to you, give you signs without you even really understanding. You're just like, what the heck is this? So he's obviously giving you the signs that you need to work on certain things and whatever. But all I'm trying to get at, whatever signs pop up, they pop up for a reason. You need to listen to it. And when you get that temptation, to go back to your old ways, remind yourself, do you really want to? Or is that a test to see if you really meant to do that? And if you want that love relationship to work out, then let your love relationship survive this. Work on it. Remember, be the spouse that you are meant to be at the end of May. Show it. Show that you've been working. Show that you have come to really put in the work. But let's get started with the mood. So I can chit chat about this in a minute. But I will in the deep dive. Because obviously I had to preach for me. But let's see some mood for Sagittarius. Preach one time. Preach. Rest of y'all, since y'all didn't read y'all heads, we're gonna put you right there. We ain't doing that today. Love that y'all popped up. But sister, not today. Not today. Alright, so I'm about to put some up here to make sure that some of these come through with the prayer. So first out the gate is deepening, which is the Vamukaham Mudra. Assists relaxation, support, restoration. Benefits: facilities deep relaxation, supports eliminatory, urinary, and reproductive system, slows and directs breath into the pelvis, helpful for insomnia, and helps to improve memory. Element: earth. Instruction: raise the palms in front of the belly, facing the midline. Connect the tips of the ring and pinky fingers. Open the middle index fingers and thumbs wide. Rest the hands in front of the belly, wrists on thighs. Relax shoulders, lengthen spine. Caution: lowers blood pressure. So if you have blood pressure issues, don't do this. Focus: with deep awareness, I allow relaxation to occur. With deep awareness, I allow relaxation to occur. Next up is earth. This is the Prithvi yoga poses: tree pose, mountain pose, Malasana squat. Sense: smell. Energy center: root chakra. Symbols: elephant, turtle, red square, tree with deep roots, and mountain. Rules: legs and feet, elimination, and skeletal system. Qualities: trust, stability, support, organization. And that came up in reverse. And this is integration. This is the Hakni Mudra. Assists integration, freedom, wholeness. Benefits: assists all of the systems of the body, supports overall health and wellness, supports full body breath and awareness, balances right and left energy channels. Element: all. Instruction: bring the hands to face each other in front of the torso. Gently allow the tips of all fingers to touch the same fingers on the right and left hands. Hold the hands rounded as if holding a ball. Relax the shoulders back and down. Lengthen the spine. Focus: I honor the divine union of body, mind, and spirit. I honor the divine union of body, mind, and spirit. This is purifying. It came up in reverse as well. The Achala Agni Mudra. Assists digestion, balance, confidence. Benefits: mildly energizing for the body, balances digestion, and directs breath and energy into digestive organs. Helps to instill clarity, positive self-esteem, and life direction. May assist in releasing toxins that can cause disease. Element: fire. Instructions: curl all of the fingers inward like fists with thumbs resting on top. Extend the index fingers up to touch at the tips. Lay thumbs over the middle finger joints, touching at the inside tips. Allow the knuckles of the middle, ring, and pinky fingers to touch. Bring the hands just in front of the solar plexus. Relax the shoulders. Focus: subtle balance and clarity guides me comfortably forward. Subtle balance and clarity guides me comfortably forward. Next up is the water element, which came up in reverse. This is Jala. Yoga poses: pigeon pose, triangle, Buddha, Konasana. Sense: taste. Energy center: sacral chakra. Symbols: ocean, waterfall, half moon, swan, crocodile, dolphin. Rules: hips, sacrum, reproductive, urinary, and lymphatic systems. Qualities: flowing, adaptable, fluid, receptive, and cooling. Last but not least is the peace card, which is the Kapta Mudra. Assists in peace, connection, acceptance. Benefits: directs breath and awareness to upper chest and thymus, supporting the immune system. Cultivates a sense of inner peace and self-healing. Element: air. Instruction: bring the palms of the hands together in prayer position. Keep all fingers and the base of the palms together and gently bend the knuckles outward until the thumbs align side by side. Hold the hands slightly away from the body in front of the heart. Focus: I embrace the peace that is always within me. I embrace the peace that is always within me. Alright. And the last one's from here. That's crazy. Three. Yeah, you came back up again. It's nice to see you. Here we got surrender. Pradnahana Mudra. Assists release, support, grounding. Benefits: reduces tension, supports eliminatory and reproductive system, slows and directs breath into the pelvis. Instruction. Bringing the hands together, connect the tips of the index and pinky fingers, curl the middle and ring fingers in to touch the thumb tips. Rest the hands in front of the belly, wrists on thighs. Cautions. Lower blood pressure. Focus. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. Alright. Next up is Inner Truth, which came up in reversal. Sampta Mudra assists integrity, truth, and communication. Benefits: brings balance to the throat and vocal cords. Assists immune system. Opens clear communication. Supports balanced metabolism. Instructions: hold left hand cupped facing upward. Bring your right hand palm facing down, cupped over the top of left hand, with fingers resting on the outer edge of left thumb. Bring your hands into the belly center. Focus. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. I speak my truth clearly with integrity and compassion. And next up is harmony. Trimatra Mudra. Trimatra Mudra assists life transitions, equanimity, and balance. Benefits: menopause, fertility, and pelvic issues. Cultivates emotional balance and support. Harmonizes change. Instructions: hold hands in front of the pelvis facing downward. Touch the thumb tips together and connect the index fingers to form a triangle. Rest the hands on the lap, palms facing inward. Lengthen spine and relax shoulders. Focus. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Alright. And we'll talk more in the deep dive. Alright. I'll be right back. Welcome to the deep dive in tarot with the sign Sagittarius. Alright. So, like I said, we had a lot of cards pop up in from the 5 elements one. So, one of them was trust. I'm gonna just do honorable mention. Healing. Stability. These 3. These are gonna be honorable mention. Okay? And I say that because last month I definitely had to deal with that as well. Alright? So, trust, healing, stability. Just thought I mentioned those. It was quite a few more, but those 3 really popped out. But say hello to the Witch's Tarot deck. Fighting for what you want. Either back to the old ways or to the love of your life. Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 8 of Swords. Don't want to face the truth that's right in front of you. Being impulsive. You rather go back down the old road of being freedom, Dionysus, party, being the center of attention. The Chariot, stuck. The Lovers, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Rash decisions indeed. Queen of Cups, The Hanged Man. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Swords. The road you traverse on is not the one. But eventually you take responsibilities. Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups. Five of Cups. The High Priestess. But you're still mourning that old life. Well, better yet, you're mourning what could have been. Because you know that was the one. The Moon card. The Hermit. Seven of Cups. The Tower card. Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands. Two of Pentacles and King of Swords. So you finally rise up towards the end of the month. I like that. And the fact that you have 3 kings in the upright position. I like that. Wisdom. Somebody finally give you that sense of finally knocking some sense into your damn head. In a sense, you finally grow up. You finally realize this ain't a game no more. You have to fess up in ways that you never thought you could. But you do. You fess up and pretty much you gotta face the music. Seven of Swords and 4 Pentacles. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me move some stuff up. I know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do, 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 do. No more. No more. Oh, no more, no more. Okay. No more, no more. Interesting. I like the Sun card as well. Finally, happiness and joy at the end. We'll talk about that one in a minute. But first, you gotta get through all of this. You gotta work through all of this. Cause that full moon, the Sagittarius really brings to light a lot of things. And it still spills over to the next week. And then something clicks on inside of you like, I just gotta own up to it. And you do, but still a part of you is going to grieve for it. Because you trudged up a lot of things for yourself. Things that are happening between the Venus in retrograde, the full moon, the North Node in Gemini, all of that, if you're Sagittarius rising with that going on in your 7th house, all of that energy is really working at your relationships of all kinds, but mainly how you connect with your significant other, mainly. That's how I'm feeling. Because it's really a time for growing up in all sense. And it's like once you finally get to here, you finally can take responsibility. It's like, yes, I did wrong here, here, and here. All epiphanies, even people in your inner circle is going to give you those lightning bolts, those tough love speeches. And it's in a sense a mature way. And you mull it over in your thoughts and be like, okay, I see where you're coming from with that. Okay, got you. I got you. I see. Like, thanks for pointing that out. And it's like, once you do, you know what mistakes that you won't have to make again. And then finally some stabilities come out where you can really come back to a sense of joy and happiness, and everything is fresh again because you worked on it. You still got to work on it, but it's going to be exactly what you need. And in a sense, battle won. Okay? You just gotta work through the stuff that you already have coming up before you can get to taking it on and having those aha moments that people give you. It's like, you know, you gotta fess up to a lot of things, but when they point it out to you and be like, this is where you went wrong at, because anybody can make those same mistakes, but it's a matter of how you handle it and put it out there, you know. But you get this once you work on all of this and listen to what people have to say, because they want that relationship to work out. They like, yes, this is the person for them. They need it. Like, hallelujah, about time this person could somewhat cool them down. Maybe they won't lash out at me when they get that talk from that significant other. They was like, yes, that's the person for them. But you mess it up, because a lot of things are getting shown at you because that person brings it up, and it's like, well, you got this wrong, this wrong, this wrong. And it's like, it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. And you tell them, no, it's not. It's you. And you're pointing your fingers. And it's not them, and they decide to walk away. They're like, nope. Walk away. And your friend's like, bruh, you know you messed up. But it takes somebody outside of your friends to give you that different perspective. And when they give you that perspective, you like, oh, that's how it is. Oh, I see. Exotic partying and everything else just took away a lot of things. And as soon as you get this person whole new life, and it's like it scared you because you like, I'm not ready for that. But they, in a sense, complete you, but at the same time, you not complete yourself because you haven't worked through all, and you never been in something that serious before. Accountability, that's what it is. And now you have to face a lot of the things you did, but they can't make you do it unless you want to do it. And they said, I'm fighting on you. They walk out. That outside perspective gives you that clear sense of, you know, you messed up. And you see it. That's how I feel it. Yep. That's what I got, Sagittarius. But I love y'all. And I truly do hope that y'all realize a lot of things and work on a lot of it. Because you deserve happiness just as everybody else. And if you truly love that person, go through the trials. Go through them. If you know they're worth fighting for. Show that you can be vulnerable. Don't take that wrong road. Pay attention to the messages. Even if they are cryptic as heck and you don't understand it, you're going to eventually understand it because your brain's going to click. And when you click it, that's when you be like, yes, now I see what they mean. You can still have freedom with the relationship, but it's a different type of freedom. A freedom of being you. And you want to be you. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show them that other side of you. Show it to them. They want to see that. Show it. But like I said, I love you, Sagittarius. Be happy. Work for what you want. And make the right path when you get to that crossroad. Hecate is going to guide you. She got you. You just got to be ready to go down that road. Show that vulnerability. And embrace a new side. Embrace a new change. Embrace whatever comes to you. You'll still get your freedom, but it's a different type of freedom. The messages won't click. You'll get it. The messages will click. But I love you, Sagittarius. And as always, I will see y'all in the next set of videos that will definitely be coming out very, very soon.